Well, my sister calls me Car, and it's short for Carly, obviously. But I feel like it takes longer to say car than it does Carly, because when she says it, it's usually when she's shouting at me, like, well, not shouting at me, but trying to get my attention. Like, she'll be like, hey, car. And I feel like car, it sounds like it takes more time to, like, say than Carly, because Carly's like, Carly. But car, it reminds me of the llamas with hats, the llama that goes, Carl. Well, I prefer not to start things until it reaches a certain time. Like, if I say I'm going to get something done at 6 o'clock and it ends up being past 6 o'clock, like it's 6:15, I'll wait until it's 6:30 to start something. And if I forget at 6:30, and it turns out to be like 6:37 or 6:41, I'll wait until 7 o'clock. Yes, but I am not going to name them here because I don't like people knowing what I'm afraid of. I guess that can be one of my phobias, people knowing what I'm afraid of. And that's the one thing I'm okay with people knowing, because you still don't know what the main things are that I'm afraid of. A song that I always listen to when I'm by myself is the song Stay by Miley Cyrus, or Liberty Walk by Miley Cyrus, or Robot by Miley Cyrus, especially Robot. I blast that song and I feel like kicking shit around. One of my biggest pet peeves is when people quote things and take credit for it. Like, they'll post lyrics or quotes online and they don't put it in quotation marks, or they don't give credit to the person. At least put quotation marks if you don't feel like saying who said it or what the song lyrics are from, because that way people don't think it's you saying it and taking credit for it. Because I like to make sure people know which words are mine and what brilliant thoughts come out of my head. To separate that, I will put other people's words into quotes, and my own words I'll leave alone. And oh my god, my nails look like... Now this is easy for me to answer because one of my nervous habits is pulling my hair out. I've been doing it since 3rd grade, and I basically just pull out any hairs that I feel are out of place. And this is me searching for hairs that feel out of place. And whenever I do, I pull it out strand by strand. I try to stop it, but it always happens whenever I'm stressed or bored or whatever, and I can't stop. It's like itching a scratch that you really shouldn't itch because it keeps bleeding. That's what it's like for me. It causes me to go bald, but I can't stop doing it because it gives me a sense of satisfaction of like itching a scratch. I sleep on the left side on my own bed, but whenever I stay at my boyfriend's house, I actually sleep on the right, which is weird. But whenever he stays here, he sleeps on the right, so I don't know. Honestly, I had plenty of stuffed animals when I was younger, but I had a baby doll named Tina, and I was obsessed with that thing, and I actually had a house fire when I was like 6, and one of the firefighters was actually nice enough, like brave enough, like holy shit, like he actually went in to save that doll for me when he really didn't have to. It was a material thing, but he saved that doll for me because I was crying. I was 6 years old, and he went and saved it for me. And how was he supposed to know which doll it was? But he came right out with it, and oh my god, what an angel, Anyway, so that was like my favorite doll growing up, and even after her hair was all singed from the fire, I still loved that doll. My mom would try to put like wigs on it and fake hair, and I would just rip it off and say, no, she's perfect how she is. I actually don't go to Starbucks. I go to Coffee Bean. And I don't even get any of the coffee drinks there. I just get a naked protein drink. You just get it out of the fridge drinks, yeah. And But whenever, like, when it comes to coffee and stuff, I'll get some coffee with lots of cream and lots of sugar. But I normally regret it because it's always way too sugary and way too creamy. I don't like to preach anything if I'm not going to actually practice it. So everything I say, I do. I turn around and I am walking all over the place in the shower. Maybe with my tongue, maybe, I don't know. I used to be able to do a 3-leaf clover. Apparently not. I am left-handed, if that's cool. I'm obsessed with bagels. I say fucking A lot. I have a huge collection of just plain black t-shirts that I wear pretty much every single day. I wear those to sleep with just underwear and sometimes sweatpants. Okay, so I'm tagging all of you guys to make this video, but I specifically want to tag all the people that I follow on Twitter and follow me, and we talk back on Twitter back and forth all the time. Even if you're a guy, I want to see your responses to this. I am stuttering a shit ton. I am so sorry. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. Peace out.